What if becoming wealthy had less to do with making a huge amount of money and more to do with what you do every single day? Most people imagine millionaires making one brilliant investment or launching a business that changes their lives overnight. But that's rarely how wealth is built. Behind almost every financially successful person is a collection of small habits that compound over time. These habits aren't flashy. They're not exciting. In fact, they're often so ordinary that most people ignore them. But over years and decades, they can completely change your financial future. The first habit is paying yourself first. Most people wait until the end of the month to save whatever money is left over. The problem is there's usually nothing left. Bills pile up. Unexpected expenses appear. Small purchases add up. Before you know it, your paycheck is gone. Wealthy people flip this process around. The moment they get paid, they move a percentage of their income into investments or savings before spending a single dollar. Even if it's only 10%, they make it automatic. They treat investing like a bill that must be paid every month. Over time, the simple habit builds enormous wealth. The second habit is living below your means. This doesn't mean living a miserable life or never buying things you enjoy. It simply means spending less than you earn. It sounds obvious, but millions of people fail to do it. As their income increases, so does their lifestyle. A raise becomes a new car. A bonus becomes an expensive vacation. A promotion becomes a bigger house. Instead of building wealth, they build bigger monthly payments. The wealthy understand that financial freedom comes from the gap between what you earn and what you spend. The larger that gap becomes, the faster your investments grow. The third habit is reading and learning every day. Most successful people never stop improving themselves. They read books, listen to podcasts, watch educational videos, take courses, learn new skills. Knowledge compounds just like money. One new idea can lead to a better job, a successful business, a smarter investment, or simply avoiding an expensive mistake. The best investment you'll ever make is often in yourself. The fourth habit is thinking before making purchases. Impulse buying is one of the biggest enemies of wealth. Stores and online retailers are designed to make you spend emotionally. The wealthy learn to slow down. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" they ask, "Is this worth delaying my financial goals?" Sometimes the answer is yes. Often it isn't. A simple 24-hour waiting rule before making non-essential purchases can save thousands of dollars every year. The fifth habit is investing consistently. Many people wait for the perfect market, the perfect stock, the perfect economy. The truth is that nobody knows exactly when the perfect time is. That's why successful investors focus on consistency instead of prediction. They invest month after month regardless of what the headlines say. Some months the market is up, some months it's down. But over long periods, consistent investing has historically rewarded patient investors. The sixth habit is surrounding yourself with people who encourage growth. Your environment influences your decisions more than you realize. If everyone around you spends every paycheck, you'll probably do the same. If everyone around you values learning, investing, and building businesses, those habits become normal. Take a look at the conversations you have most often. Are they about complaining or improving? The people around you can either pull you forward or hold you back. The seventh habit is setting long-term goals. Most people think about next weekend. Successful people think about the next decade. When you make decisions with 10 years in mind, instead of 10 days, everything changes. You become less interested in quick wins and more focused on lasting success. You realize that skipping one unnecessary purchase today could become thousands of dollars in the future. You stop chasing instant gratification and start building long-term freedom. The eighth habit is creating multiple sources of income. Relying on one paycheck is risky. If that paycheck disappears, so does your financial security. The wealthy gradually build other income streams, investments, dividend stocks, rental properties, a side business, digital products, freelance work. They don't build everything at once. They build one stream at a time until their money begins working for them. The ninth habit is protecting what they've built. Making money is important. Keeping it is just as important. They avoid unnecessary debt. They keep an emergency fund. They insure valuable assets. They don't gamble their life savings on trends or promises of getting rich quickly. They understand that protecting wealth is part of building wealth. The 10th and most important habit is consistency. This is where most people fail. Everyone feels motivated after watching a financial video. Everyone wants to change their life on Monday morning. But motivation fades. Habits remain. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on routines. They invest even when they don't feel like it. They read even when they're busy. They stick to their budget even when it's difficult. They keep going because they understand that success isn't built in a day. It's built through thousands of ordinary decisions repeated over years. Imagine two people. One spends an extra $20 every day without thinking. The other invests that same amount consistently. At first, there's almost no difference. After 1 year, the difference is noticeable. After 10 years, it's significant. After 30 years, it can be life-changing. That's the power of daily habits. Small actions may seem meaningless in the moment, but they compound, just like interest, just like experience, just like success itself. You don't need to earn 6 figures to become wealthy. You don't need to find the next billion-dollar company. You don't need perfect timing. You need better habits. Because wealth isn't built by what you do once. It's built by what you do every single day. The choices you make today might seem small. Skipping one unnecessary purchase.